Well, you know, we've all been there. We've been in pressure situations. We've been in places where we had our buttons pushed, whether it be by your spouse, by your children, by someone you work with, by your neighbor, or you've been provoked to anger. We like to call these being squeezed, or as my wife would put it, I was SQUOZE. Yes, her and Ronald Reagan used that term. Jesus said, not that which you take in from the outside contaminates you in God's sight. Rather, it's the things that come out of a person. It's the words and the attitudes that come out from our heart. Jesus said this is what defiles a person. So the question is, how do you know what's in your heart? How do you know what's inside? Well, by being pressured, by being squeezed, by being provoked to anger. I like to tell people it's like tube of toothpaste. What's inside this tube of toothpaste? Well, in order to find out what's inside, I'm gonna have to take the cap off, and I'm gonna have to squeeze it. If I ask you, what do you think comes out of a tube of toothpaste when you squeeze it? And if you said, well, toothpaste, you're exactly right. Why does toothpaste come out of a tube of toothpaste when I squeeze it? Because I squeezed it or I SQUOZed it. Why does toothpaste come out? Because that's what's in there. So when someone squeezes you, when someone pressures you, when someone irritates you, when someone pushes your buttons or provokes you to anger, what comes out is what's in there. They didn't put that in you. That was already in you. Don't get upset at the person for squeezing you and that coming out and you don't like it. You don't like what's coming out? Then change what you're putting in. Put the Word of God in. You need to learn to control your emotions. I remember I love a lot of Star Trek episodes, especially the original Star Trek that had Captain Kirk, McCoy, and Spock. And of course, Spock was always the logical one. And the doctor, McCoy, he was always emotional. And I remember Spock telling him one day after he went on this tirade after getting his buttons pushed or being squeezed. And I remember Spock telling him, really, doctor, you need to learn to govern your emotions. They will be your undoing. Think about it.